The government spokesperson Mrs. Tipakon Chantavongsa told a press conference after the government's two-day cabinet monthly meeting wrapped up on Thursday that the government has instructed the agencies concerned to take stronger action to address issues ranging from macroeconomic vulnerability, improvement of the investment climate, repayment of debts, and dealing with natural disasters.
แผนงบประมาณแห่งรัฐและแผนเงินตราปี 2022 ให้บรรลุคาดหมายที่วางไว้ตามการแบ่งความรับผิดชอบในการจัดตั้งปฏิบัติที่กำหนดในมติเลขที่ 08 ของรัฐบาลไปเคียงคู่
Ms. Tipakon Chantavongsa told the press that the meeting told the entities responsible to ensure a sufficient supply of fuel across the country and to better regulate inflation and currency exchange rates.
บัตรแผนดำเนินงานของรัฐบาลให้ประสบผลสำเร็จโดยเฉพาะการพันขยายและจัดตั้งปฏิบัติมติกองประชุมสมัยสามัญเทื่อที่ 3 ของสภาแห่งชาติสุดที่ 9 เกี่ยวกับการปฏิบัติแผนพัฒนาเศรษฐกิจสังคมแห่งชาติ
The sectors responsible must place more emphasis on regulating the price of products on sale in markets and settling the nation's public debt in various ways, particularly debts owed by state-owned enterprises.
หนี้สินสาธารณะด้วยหลายรูปแบบโดยเฉพาะปัญหาหนี้สินของรัฐวิสาหกิจให้สามารถแก้ไขได้โดยไวลดการสร้างหนี้ใหม่ที่บ่จำเป็นและอื่นๆ
She emphasized that it was essential to avoid accruing new debts because the government has pledged not to allow the country to default. Chaired by the Prime Minister Pankamvi Pawan and attended by cabinet members, the meeting told the entities responsible to ensure a sufficient supply of fuel across the country and to better regulate inflation and currency exchange rates. The government stressed that state funds would not be spent on unproductive projects that were not economically beneficial, saying it would concentrate on priority programs relating to poverty reduction. The government also pledged to improve the investment climate to encourage more private investment and ensure the continued progress of foreign investment that had already been approved. Cabinet members agreed it was important to ensure more foreign currency into Laos and to inspect investment projects to ensure they are carried out as planned. The meeting agreed that the bodies responsible should partner with the Laos China Railway Company Limited to improve train services, especially the sale of tickets and other train-related services. Government bodies were also told to deal with the impacts of recent flooding across the country. Flood-damaged infrastructure, including roads and bridges, must be repaired to enable the transport of goods and people. In addition, flooding that occurred in Vientiane due to blockade drainage channels must be resolved. Several important documents were endorsed during the meeting. The first concerned the 5-year plan 2021 to 2025 on enacting and amending laws, while the second related to the Strategic Cooperation Plan 2022 to 2026 between the Lao government and the World Bank. The third was related to concession activities, and another concerned the progress made in implementing priority programs approved by the National Assembly. These projects are mostly linked to the government's attempt to address Laos' current economic and financial problems. The final documents related to the national strategy to combat money laundering and the financing of terrorism. The government stressed the importance of curbing extravagance and promoting austerity. This would be done by reducing government spending, especially on state vehicles, meetings, visits by delegations overseas, receptions for foreign delegation visiting Laos, and the use of electricity and water.